Hey guys, um, I've been asked this and I've heard this a lot. It's two things. So first thing is, I hear this a lot, if I'm showing traps or if I'm showing weapons and stuff like that, it's illegal here to use that type of trap, or it's illegal here to have throwing stars, or to have a double-edged knife. It's illegal. We can't have it. Okay, it may be illegal now to carry it or to use it, but in a SHTF situation, who's going to enforce these laws? Let's take Conibear, the quick kill traps, body grip traps. I've heard a lot of people, oh, they're illegal to use here. Only thing we can use is padded footholds. And some places they can't even use snares. Okay, now you can't use it. But say an EMP happens, and only thing you got is those padded footholds. What is the harm in buying Conibears and set back and never use them? I mean, if you're worried about rusting, they come oily, so you don't have to worry about the rust. And using Conibears, you want them to rust up. But having it now don't mean you have to use it now. You can set it back and use it if a SHTF situation ever happens, or say you move to another state where there's legal to have. You've got them, you've practiced with them in your own private area, your yard, practice setting them up and everything like that. So you're used to them. And like throwing stars, okay, what you have in your own home shouldn't matter, as long as you're not carrying them or anything like that. You can throw throwing stars in your home if you have a big enough area, or a basement or an attic. Set a target up and practice with them. It doesn't mean that to use them or to carry them, even if they're illegal in your state, it's just put it like this, I would much rather have 12 Conibear, body grip traps than 24 padded foothold traps. Because I don't have to worry about animals getting out of them. I'm not worried about, if you get a foothold trap and you get an animal caught in there, you got to worry about killing it quick. That Conibear does the work for me, and all I got to do is come unlock it, throw them in my pack, reset it, and go. I can use them on land, I can use them on water. So what's illegal now is going to be legal to use in a SHTF situation. So yeah, I just had to say that, because I get a lot of comments saying it's illegal to have them or to use them. I mean, you're not using them, so it should, have them stored back just in case. Because if a SHTF situation happens, you're going to wish you had them. So why not buy them now? And just practice with them in your yard. They can't say anything about it if you're using them in your yard. Practice, and then put them up. So, I mean, to me, that makes sense to me. I mean, I don't know. To each their own on that. I mean, like I said, I don't think it's against the law to order Conibear traps or throwing knives or throwing stars or anything like that. You know, as long as you keep them in your home or in your yard, they can't say anything to you. I don't think so. So I could be wrong. I'm not no lawyer. But, you know, having the Conibear traps is a lot better now and not using them than when you need them in a SHTF situation and you don't have them. Another question I was asked: why am I always talking about, you know, using bows, you know, crossbow pistols, recurve, compound, and why am I always pushing like recurve bows? In a SHTF situation, if you have to go hunt, you want to be as quiet as possible. If you take a 30-30 or an AR or a 30-06, a 12 gauge, a 20 gauge, a 410, a 22 out into the woods hunting, you're going to hear it unless you have a silencer on the end of the barrel. And so I can't afford a silencer. I don't even know where to begin to think about getting one. So you got to have to be quiet. Why I like recurves? Less moving parts. I mean, you know, look at the compound bows. Look at the compound crossbows. You got all those gadgets on there, and the string pops off, or anything could happen. Only thing that could happen on a recurve is one of your arms break or your string breaks, and those are easy fix. You always carry extra. But, you know, that's me. That's why I prefer recurve. It's less moving parts, and it's easier. And you want to stay quiet. That's why I'm always telling people to get traps. You know, get your body grip traps. Get snares. Let them work for you. Make your trout lines. Get yo-yo fishing lines. Let the traps work for you so you don't have to work hard to go get your food. All you got to do is go out and set them and check them. And if you get something in there, rebait them, redo them, and put them back out. I mean, you want to be quiet as possible when you're out doing that. You know, I've been asked, you know, what is a shotgun going to do against a, you know, an AR if 50 marauders come at you? This is where people get fantasy confused with reality. Yeah, they're going to be marauders out, you know, groups of people. But you're talking maybe 5 or 6 at the most. And messing around. And most of the time it's going to be 1 or 2 tops messing around, you know. And a shotgun is an all-around, you know, defense, hunting. You know, it's an all-around gun. You know, I like it. You know, I do have a higher powerful long-range rifle, but you know, it's not no damn AR or AK or SKS or anything like that. You know, I got a rifle to reach out and touch you. You know, open sight, it'll reach out and touch you. But that's all I need. If it comes down to where I need an AR or a AK to survive, there are going to be plenty laying around, because that means we're invaded or we're at war with somebody. And there are going to be plenty of weapons laying on the ground from the dead. All you got to do is take your pick. So, I mean, that's why I just don't... An SHTF situation, you want to survive. You don't want to go out and act like Rambo and think you're going to battle another town or another neighborhood. You know, that's Walking Dead bull crap, and these other TV shows and series. You know, SHTF is about surviving. And if you go out looking to get into firefights, you're not going to be surviving for long. And when you die, your family's going to die because there's nobody going to be there to protect them. You know, a shit hit the fan situation is you want to use your common sense, not your trigger finger. You want to stay low key. You don't want to be noticed, and you don't want to go out causing trouble, and you want to be quiet and silent in order to keep trouble away from you and keep marauders or gangs or looters or whatever away from you. If you go out, you know, thinking you're Rambo with all your military surplus and your semi-automatic weapons, you're just asking for trouble. You want to stay low-key. You want to stay out of people's sight. So that way trouble passes you by. Because like I said before in other videos, you get into a firefight, bullets don't have eyes. Who's to say your kids ain't going to get killed? Your wife or your husband's not going to get killed. Your boyfriend or your girlfriend's not going to get killed. Your mom or your dad, whoever's staying with you, who's to say? Granted, they might be shooting at you, but like I said, bullets don't have eyes. Because most of these idiots nowadays spray and pray. You know, they'll empty a 30-round clip and not touch nothing. And are you willing to take that chance of getting your family killed because you want to show off your paper target shooting skills? Or you think you live in a Walking Dead world or some other movie? You know, when you're in a shit hit the fan situation, you want a good group with you that works together, that you can build a community with, and you want trouble to stay away from you. You don't want trouble coming around you because that's just more stress on top of you. And everybody's going to have stress coming out their butt in a SHTF situation. I mean, I just don't understand that. I mean, being in combat is not being in a SHTF situation. Combat is combat. You're there to kill the enemy at all costs, no matter what, because that's what you're ordered to do. SHTF situation, you're there to survive and thrive at all cost, to keep your family, you and your family alive. And going out trying to cause trouble and trying to rob people or stuff like that, there's not going to be no 50 or 60 or 100 marauders coming to your door trying to burn you out and trying to get your food. They might be 1 or 2, maybe 4 or 5 tops. And if you can't take a person out with 1 shot, then you shouldn't even have a rifle or a pistol. If you need 30 rounds to shoot 1 or 2 people, then honestly, you need to convert back to BB guns, BB rifles, and start practicing. Learn how to shoot 1 shot, 1 kill, so you can serve your ammo. I mean, piss on this damn spraying and praying, you know, emptying a 30-round clip, and or 2 shots to the chest and 1 to the head. Really? That's just wasting ammo. 1 shot to the chest or 1 shot to the head. That's it. Or 1 gut shot. That's it. That's all they need. You know, if a man comes at me, I'm going to shoot him. And if I gut shot him, oh well, he'll just lay there and suffer and die in agony. I'm not going to waste the extra bullet to put in his head. He's going to die. I'm going to let him die in agony and thinking of his mistake, trying to come and do harm to me. I'm not going to give him a quick death. Nah, I'm going to let him lay there and suffer. But an SHTF situation is survival and to thrive. It is to stay low key. It is not to go out and show your semi-automatic, you know, weapons off and your store-bought military surplus, you know. So, like I said, I do have a long-range rifle. It's 8 shots, and those 8 shots, whatever I hit with it, they're going down. And you know, that's why I'm always stressing. That's why I answered those questions. You know, what's legal, what's illegal to have now could save your life, and it's going to be legal to own in an SHTF situation. You know, and I'm always talking about, you know, recurve crossbows and recurve because they're simple, they have less moving parts, and you want to stay quiet. And, you know, and like shotguns and stuff like that, you know. In a SHTF situation, if you're needing a fully auto, you know, if you're needing an AR or an AK to survive, that means we're at war. And you guys can keep the semi, and I'm going to get military fully automatic and go from there. Because it's going to be, if it comes that bad, if it comes down to that and it's that bad, they're going to be, like I said, there's going to be plenty laying around. All you got to do is pick it off the dead. So, I hope that answered your guys' question. You know, I've been asked this a few times, and I've heard this comment a few times. And, you know, this is my opinion. This is the way I see it. Yours might vary from mine. You might have a different outlook on it, you know, but that's what makes the world go around. But, tell me what you guys think. I'm going to get off of here, and I got some more wood splitting. My wood pile's growing again. Let me turn around here so you guys can see it. It's growing again. It's almost there, back up to where it was. But I say I'd be getting Labor Day. After Labor Day, it'll pick up. But guys, be safe. Tell me what you think. Leave me a comment. And on the next one, till I see you. Bye.